Hello and welcome back to Caravan Salon Düsseldorf 2020. One of the hottest new launches this year has been the Adria Adora Caravan. It's got a whole new look for this new season. So let's pop in the halls and look at a couple of models, one with twin beds for couples and a superb family layout. So here we have the brand new 2021 Adria Adora. So we're going to take a look at a German model. If you want to look at a UK review, Jules and Karina from the channel Here We Tow have had a look at a UK version, and I will leave a link to their video in the description below. So if you want to check out the difference between this and a UK version, then do check them out. So one thing they all have in common now is, as you can see, this beautiful aerodynamic sort of front here. This has been borrowed from the all-new Estella, and this enormous front locker. I mean, it's just huge. Oh, it's enormous, matron. Is it open? Can I open it? I mean, that is just huge. Very big. Obviously we've got our Alco stabilizer there, and also they also have a larger front window now. The ones in the UK still have the 3 front windows, which our continental cousins are very jealous of when you bring one over. And again, this is white, whereas UK versions are silver. And then the back has also borrowed a lot of design features from the new Estella. Some lovely lights there, integrated grab handles. And this is just a really classy touch, isn't it? This very automotive style badging. So this is the 572 UT on a single axle. And this actual caravan, as we see it now, is 25,000 euro, and your weights are, it has unladen weight of about 1,500 kilos, and you can go right up to an MTPLM of 1,900 kilos. That's if you want to go all the way up to 1,900 kilos. You don't have to. But anyway, now one of my subscribers has asked, could I do wide angle sweeps of the caravans before I start looking at them? So here is a wide angle sweep of the caravan, and then we'll talk about it. So right, now in a little more detail, you've just got an overall impression of it. And I mean, the styling of the new Adora is so fresh. It was good to start with, you know, last year's model was great, but it's really been lifted, and I really like it. As you can see, a very spacious lounge and some lovely soft lighting there. Now, one of the features to talk about already is this rail system that goes all the way around the caravan. So you've got it there, got it at the front there, and it literally goes all the way around through the kitchen and even at the head of the bed. And what that is for, as you can see, is you have all these baskets and shelves and things, little clips on them, and you can just put them wherever you want. So if you don't want those shelves there in the corners, you don't have to have the shelves in the corners. You don't have to have this here, but this makes a really good place to put your keys as you come in. On the opposite side of the door, we have your TV station. Now, this particular Adria Adora comes with Truma heating. This is standard in Europe. In the UK, it's standard to have Alder heating. Alder heating is an option over here, and people do choose it. But if you're buying this in the UK, it's Alder only. And what's also interesting too are these cushions. So you can have this as a headrest like that, but you can see it's magnetic, so you can, if I can do it one-handed, I'm holding the camera, see? So you see how it works, folks, and you can just literally do it as you wish. Of course I can't do it now. Here's one I prepared earlier, just like Blue Peter. So that's another really neat touch. The lighting is neat, it's dimmable. And then what they've done here with the kitchen is they've kind of created a different zone. Now that's styling borrowed from the Alpina, the kitchen units, just gives it a different kind of a feel. And it's just a really neat kitchen block with your standard Adria 3-burner hob. And again, UK models, they have a grill and an oven here. Through to the fridge, enormous matron Thetford fridge freezer. So we have two single beds here, and they're a little bit higher than in the outgoing model. As ever, you can pivot them up to relax in bed. And as I mentioned, I'll say it again about this shelf system. You know, if that's in your way, you can take it off. But it does, oh, not like that. That's user error, folks. It's me trying to do everything with one hand. Now I've clipped it in properly now, so you can see. Yes, that is going to take a cup of tea. And I'm afraid one thing that's still not quite right, I'm afraid, and yes, I have already nagged Adria about it. You've got a double USB here, which is great. You know, you can put your shelf over here and have your devices there. But only one person has got the USB. There's no USB. So you've got two on this side and none on this side. Go figure. Yeah, yes, anyway. Let's move on. Sliding door to the bathroom. And another opportunity for a hello. Sorry. Bathroom's been redesigned. It's very swish. It's very swish. Got your loo in there. And you've got your shower compartment in there. It's relying on sealant to keep the water out, which I think I've banged on enough about that is never very popular with me. I always prefer proper sealed cubicles. And nice hanging rail and the all important ventilation. So this is a great Adria Adora for couples. But now let's go and have a look at an Adora that we can't get in the UK and is ideal for the larger family. So let's go and check out another one. Okay, so we're going to look at this very popular family model. If you are the family that want it and you want it all, then the Adora 673PK is the one for you. Bad news, folks, is this is not available on all markets. It is not available in the UK. This one goes through the tills at about €35,000, and it has an MTPLM of between 2,000 and €2,500, giving you up to, I think, 630 kilos of payload if you really want it. But one of the unique features of this caravan is what we call the in and out doors. And as I say, this really is, if you are the family who want it and you want it all, then this is the one for you. So we're going, first of all, I'll give you a sweep through the caravan as I did last time with the wide angle camera, and then we'll come back and go through in a little more detail. Right, so going through the door now, and we have the parental bed or the guardian bed at the front with the lovely huge roof light above it. And as you can see again, folks, we've got the rail system all the way around the caravan to put your shelves and things. This is lovely, and it's one of the reasons we don't have this caravan in the UK. It's because has a central dinette, and for some reason the UK market just insists on the dinette at the front. It's just the cultural way we do things. I don't know why. This one has been fitted with the it's a combi grill oven. That's an optional extra, I believe. And again, we have the kitchen units straight out of the Alpina to give the kitchen its own kind of a feel. So it's got its own identity, yet it's still within, it's not breaking up the caravan, if you see what I mean. And like I say, this great dinette. And now we go through past the enormous fridge freezer on the left there, and we have the shower and toilet midships. So the shower is separate. Once again, it's not an actual fully sealed cubicle. So make sure, you'd have to make sure you keep it serviced. How do I do this? And on this side of the caravan, you have the toilet and wash basin. Yeah, another opportunity for a very quick hello. Sorry. And as I say, these fold out wash basins, they always polarize opinion. People either love them or hate them. I'm in the love them category because I just think it's such an efficient use of space. It's quite a decent sized basin as well. It's not too big, not too small. Yeah, impressed with that. And then you've got towel rail up there. by the roof light, which is a clear roof light, mini hecky, to give you some daylight. Another towel rail there. Now another thing to notice, folks, is this door to the washroom, to the toilet, actually separates off the back of the caravan. So the good news is, if you're putting the kids to bed or they want some privacy, you can completely shut them off. And then you've also got here, I've just noticed, the sliding door. So actually that also doubles up the privacy, but also it means both sides can access the toilet without disturbing the other. The kids can access it without disturbing the parents in bed, vice versa. And also it opens up the washroom to be one big room. So that is double bubble. It's extremely well thought out. That is just a genius of design, isn't it? That both parties can access the washroom at night without disturbing the other. So coming through now to the kids' bedroom or the teenagers' den. See, we've got a fixed bunk here, and then this pulls out to become, looks like a double. And you've got just a useful tray there to plug in devices, double USB, socket, etc. And TV, more USBs, socket up there, private entrance, and the family wardrobe goes here. So you got, oh, it's a bit messy. There you go. So the top half is hanging and the bottom half is shelved. So there you have it. The super huge, enormous, desirable, delectable, family friendly, oh my goodness, if you had a seasonal pitch, wouldn't you want one of these? Adria Adora 673PK. Oh, it's ever so large. I've never seen such a big one. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that little look at a couple of Adria Adora models. As I say, these are German models, and what's available in your specific country may differ. So I'll leave a link to the Adria Mobile website in the description below, and you can go to that and then select your country, and it will bring up the menu for what's available in the country that you're watching. A lot of people have asked, do they sell these in the United States? And the answer is no. If you do want one in North America, it would be down to you to import one and then convert it to North American standards. From what I've seen at the Adria factory, they're working flat out. I don't think there's any prospect of any Adrias going to North America soon, but you just never know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do, folks. Please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you don't already, and it just leaves me to say, from Dougal, who's at home with my mum's dog Bradley, and from me, thanks for tuning in. So I'm missing Dougal, and I've come to the Vodafone stand because the star of the show here is Baloo, and Baloo's owner tells me that as soon as the camera comes on, he stops smiling. Does that remind you of any other dog that you know? Baloo, are you going to smile? Baloo, Baloo, Baloo. Whether the dog is German or English, he never smiles.